So today we have a Kryptonian versus Asgardian. God of Thunder Thor taking on probably the most strongest out of all DC Comics, Superman. Let's see who wins. Much more dense, resilient, and biologically superior than human tissue. Also has godlike physical attributes as long as he keeps absorbing yellow solar energy, aka light from the sun or other stars. Uh, The limit of his strength is unknown, but he can lift over 100 tons with ease. He can go toe to toe with Darkseid and Doomsday. He also lifted the Book of Infinite Pages, which weighed infinitely. He can move, run, fly, and react faster than the speed of light. Exact speed is unknown, but it's said that he's slower than the Flash. While on Earth, he usually sticks to supersonic speeds due to the destruction he can cause. He has superhuman agility, reflexes, and stamina. He has nigh invulnerability, has high resistance to explosive energy attacks, and you have to be on his strength level or higher to hurt him with blunt force. He has survived Darkseid's Omega beams and a supernova explosion. He has heat vision from his eyes that rivals the heat of a star. He has a super breath, which generates a hurricane force winds from his lungs, and he can chill his breath down to freeze his opponents. He has superhuman senses, and he's an expert combatant. He was trained by Wonder Woman, Batman, and martial art tech powerful as Guardian behind Hela and Odin. He has godlike strength, allowing him to go toe to toe with Hawk and other powerhouses, and he even lifted the Midgard serpent that circled around the Earth many times, which means he weighed more than the Earth. He has an amazing stamina as he fought the Frost Giants for 9 months straight without tiring. He has superhuman durability that allows him to take blows from Hawk and other powerhouses with little pain. He has an accelerated healing factor. He can manipulate the elements and weather. He's a master of many Asgardian martial arts and fighting techniques, but he usually sticks to brawling. The only weapon he has is Mjolnir, a powerful yet magical hammer. Even though he normally uses it as a blunt weapon, which he's very skilled at using, it can do a lot more than that. If he twirls it at the speed of light, it allows him to fly at the speed of light. He has a telepathic link to it, so he can throw it, continue fighting someone else, and the hammer will like take out the opponent or many other opponents at the same time. With it, he can project lightning blast, and he can also control, manipulate the weather and elements as well. He also has the God Blast, which is his most powerful attack. This attack killed the Midgard Serpent and injured Galactus, and it's virtually indestructible. He has Asgardian armor. He's a great strategist and a founding member of the Avengers. So who wins? Let's find out. So Superman's better physically. I say they're equals in terms of strength and durability, but Superman takes the edge in speed and combat, running, or flying. He's faster, but Thor does take advantage in stamina. But yeah, fighter Thor technically, due to all the years of Asgardian training he's received, but they both use more of a brawling method in combat, so it doesn't really matter. Thor, he has more stamina. He's the better fighter technically. He has Mjolnir, which he can use as a blunt weapon or a magical weapon, and it allows him to fly. And he has a nice healing factor. Superman, he's faster in combat, flying and running, superhuman senses, heat vision, and he has a super/freeze breath. So these two will start by slugging it out, trying to beat each other with their blunt forces. Then they'll take it to the sky, where Superman will take the advantage with his greater speed. Superman's heat vision could do damage, but Thor could probably block it with Mjolnir or just move out of the way. His super or freeze breath aren't going to do anything to Thor due to Thor's weather powers. Um, Thor's going to see that Mjolnir's and his punches aren't doing that much and ain't gonna be enough to beat him. So he'll start using his magic, and this is where he takes the advantage, as Superman has some invulnerability to magic. So, but Superman's fast enough to dodge most attacks or whatever, and he can take down Thor with just his blows, as he's done with other powerhouses. So, but don't forget, Thor has a healing factor. So who wins? They both have what it takes to beat each other. So who wins the majority? Well, I say due to his versatility, Mjolnir, and his healing factor, Thor gets the win 6 times out of 10.